Testing. Let me know if you can hear me. All right. Awesome. Okay. I have a few things I want to share, but I just want some people to be able to get in the chat real quick. Good morning, friends. I want to see how you guys are doing too, how you're feeling. And then I'll share some things. I will also put this on social media before I share some thoughts too. Which reminds me, I need to open my Twitter account just in case somebody blasts a tweet. Let's go. Oh, that's not. Oh, wait. Yes, this is the right account. Okay. Thank you for following, for retweeting. Okay. I guess the question is silver really a bait? That's a question that I've been wondering. I saw that on Wallstreetbets. You know what? I did say something about silver on Friday. That's enough. What the things that I did see is enough for me to say you just don't pay attention to silver right now. I did buy a couple calls, some options on Friday. I might sell those just to get rid of that and, not try to help Citadel. So let's see. Nervous energy at 9,000. Not sure how I'm feeling. The funds had all weekend to continue planning their out. That's pretty much how I feel right now. They've had 2 days off to prepare, and so what does Monday look like for this? We'll see. We will see. At the end of this day, I think we'll have a few more answers, not a ton of answers. But look, I'm not going to lie to you. I am nervous, but I do think, again, our resolve is what matters. And so we'll be browsing the Wallstreetbets subreddit throughout the day, and we'll see the resolve. My guess is they couldn't take us down when the stock price went down to $112. Whatever shenanigans they have planned for today, we'll see. It's going to be an interesting day. Yeah, silver is definitely a bait. I see you guys. They're trying to divert as much attention away from GME to silver. Others. We're in a really weird spot where it's like I don't trust. Where do you go for your information? Like I'm not. There was a Washington Post article yesterday that was absolute nonsense. It was trash. And it was propaganda, basically. So I'm not going to Washington Post, obviously not going to CNBC. Where do we go for our information? I'm thinking like YouTube and Reddit. But then Reddit has plenty of plants. And so even there, you've got to discern where are we going. So my two big sources, it's ridiculous, but my two big sources for information are the GME discussion thread in YouTube, of all places. So, oh man. I think it's impossible to corner a 1.4 trillion market. Yeah. And stock to flow. Research stock to flow. Silver is an item that if the price goes up very quickly, then miners will have an incentive because it's easy to be mined, whereas gold is difficult to be mined. If they have the option to mine between gold and silver, they're going to mine silver if the price goes up, which will increase the supply dramatically. So anyway, what is up? I see you, Sullivan. I see all you guys. I recommend the Stonk Discord for info. Yes. Lots of us who weren't able to buy Robinhood Thursday and Friday have moved to other brokers. Funk, yes, I've been thinking about that. So I hope, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to regret staying on Robinhood until this drama is over, but I know that Fidelity is swamped right now. And so I hope a lot of people have quickly transferred their accounts over to Fidelity so that they can buy up as many shares as they choose. So, guard. All right. Yep. Good morning. There's no true one place. It's about fishing around for perspective. Remember, a lot of media. It's a multitude of writers today. One type of article, tomorrow, different type of one. Yes. Good morning, Drew. Good morning, Nathan. Mark Perry, good morning. All right, split screen. That's a good comment. Only suggestion, expand your media intake to include global media news outlets from other countries. Yes. That is something that those of us in the United States are very much guilty of, is only getting our media from the United States and really having no idea what's going on in the world or the world's perspective on what's going on in the United States. So, all right. Hopefully there's a larger retail investment volume. Good morning, Headhunt Chu. Where's P? Ryan Charles, good morning. What do you expect to happen today with GME? I'll share some thoughts later. I don't think today's going to be. I think we're going to be a little discouraged at the end of the day. Just to be straight up with you, I'm not saying it's over by any means. No. The squeeze has not squoze. I'm just they've had all weekend to prepare, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. So, all right. RH cancel on my super high sell limit orders this morning. I'm shocked. Where's Amandeep? We need Amandeep. We need Hunter. Anyway, yeah, Hunter. Nevin Cash. I have my 401k through Fidelity. They refuse to let me actively invest it. Interesting. Yeah. Don't know if that's a company decision of Fidelity's. Okay. Thank you, Augur. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. I read RH up their max limit to 5K. 5K what? Dollars invested? Or Juan Kenobi, good morning. I think people were saying the max limit is 5 shares. I mean, either way, I can't buy. I'm sure I can't. Sebastian, what's up? All right, Drew, check out the podcast of Lotus Eaters, a British program. I'm just gonna type that in real quick just so I don't forget that. All right. All right, Chris, morning everyone. Hold the line, be patient. Yes, that's the big thing. Be patient. Long week ahead. What do you mean by the squeeze has not squoze? That at one point it will squeeze much higher? Yes. Noxy, I am well. I hope you're well. They got their printers going to combat retail. Yeah, my sell limits were also canceled this morning. Limit sell is 5K. All right. Yo, Florino, what is up? All right, I'm going to take care of a few things. Haha. Split screen, I did see that. All right, I'm after split screen's comment. I'm gonna divert from the chat real quick, to take care of one thing, and then I'm gonna just share a few thoughts from things that I've gathered over the weekend. All right. Let's see. GME. Oh no, is Reddit down? All right, no, it's not. Never mind. Let's see. GME discussion thread. I'll be with you all in a second here. Okay. I'm going to read a few more comments here and then share a few things. Reddit a bit slow. Yep. You would have loved to see more action over the weekend. Good morning, OK MK Martin. Good morning, Murray. For those of you who don't know, in my video, has the gamma squeeze squoze, I wasn't saying that Murray was new to trading. I was saying that the person that Murray quoted is new. And so just to clear up any confusion with that, did not call Murray out on that at all. Just that was a copy paste. So, all right, we haven't seen the gamma squeeze because the market conditions aren't right for it. Bunch of people on the East Coast are snowed in. The hamsters are going to be running 10x fast today at the Internet Factory. Yep. Lots of news over the weekend. OKMK 06 MK Martin, and I was unable to follow that news yesterday. I was slammed all day with non-stock price related stuff, so I'm still trying to catch up a little bit. So if you guys can catch me up, if there's anything relevant that happened yesterday that you would like to bring to my attention, please let me know. Let's see. Oh, everyone in NYC is remote anyway. Yeah. Good morning, Michael D. 7.8 million Wallstreetbets subs, which means 6 million added in the last week, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'm glad that they're there. You know, welcome everybody, but that definitely is going to change the dynamics of the sub. So let's make a couple more dollar signs today. All right, I'm with you. Okay. All right, Florino, more people thinking about if they should sell or not. Yeah. Robinhood limiting again. Okay. All right. I want to share some thoughts. I'm going to not pay attention to the chat real quick. This thread was brought to my attention on Saturday. It got a lot of hype, and I don't know if necessarily the hype was as warranted. My initial reaction to this was, this only solidifies my diamond hands. I'm going to hold forever. But then I did a little bit more research, and this is good information. I want you to know that this is something, you see all the rewards and everything. This is something to keep in mind. I read this, and then I don't know about you. My wife really wanted to watch The Big Short over the weekend. And so it was interesting. I was just watching it with fresh eyes and seeing the comparisons between 2008 and now. And there are definitely comparisons. And I had similar reactions to The Big Short, you know, as I was reading this. In particular, when Front Point gets out of that meeting with Jared Vennett, and Vinny is all like skeptical, like he's trying to scam us, he's too into his position, he's trying to unload it, and then Vinny accuses Mark Baum of being like, you just want him to be right. And then Mark Baum responds, F yeah, I want him to be right. You mean to tell me that they've been charging 25% interest on credit cards, that they've done all this shady stuff, blah, 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 blah. And you mean to tell me that they got greedy and that they were asleep at the wheel, whatever he said. F yeah, I want him to be right. And that's how I felt after reading this post here. I'm going to read some of it. A lot of you probably have already read it, but I just want to give some thoughts here. I've been following GME since mid-September, and over the time, I've banked myself a 1,300% return in the process. Only 1,300%? Okay. However, the whole time I was a little puzzled with how severe the reactions from Wall Street have been. Oh, he probably loaded up more and more. That's why it's only at 13%. Okay, anyway, especially this week. The company had more than 100% of its stock sold short. That's never happened before. You say, I know, but that's not actually a new thing. A short squeeze, even one of this magnitude, should have squoze by now with GME up more than 10x in the span of weeks. Something is just not right. I think there is something much, much bigger going on here, something big enough to blow up the entire financial system. Here's my hypothesis. I think the hedge funds, clearinghouses, and DTC executed a coordinated effort to put GameStop out of business by conspiring to create a gargantuan number of counterfeit shares of GME, possibly 100 to 200% or more of the shares originally issued by GameStop. In the process, they may have accidentally created a bomb that could blow up the entire system as we know it, and we're seeing their efforts to cover this up unfold now. What is that bomb? I believe retail investors may hold more than 100% of GME. Or I'll pause there. That wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. I mean, you think about the attention that's been given to this. You think about how many people there are 71 million shares of GME that have ever been issued. All right, let me just go down to this part here. Institutions have reported to the SEC that they own more than 102 million shares. And it's like, what's up? So on and on, yada, yada. This got a lot of people fired up. Let me just see some of the top comments here. 2021 just started. It's already better than 2020. I'm with you on that. Michael Burry tweeted yesterday that when he called in his lent out GME shares, it took broker weeks to find them. The tweet is deleted now, but it's archived here. I tweeted, I asked if that was actually Michael Burry's Twitter account, and that is the one that says Cassandra on it. He just deletes his tweets a lot. So it's just really weird. All right, one more, and then I'll let it be known that you, Donnie Jaggers. Okay, let me go to the next one. Okay. Very thoughtful research from a non-finance PhD. I would just add my thoughts based on 20 years of Wall Street. All right, getting out accurate short data is next to impossible. It makes polling data look flawless by way of comparison. I don't think I'm going to read that. I just wanted to get a pulse after the comments. Here's the deal. People read this and thought, we have this nuclear bomb that's about to go off. We're about to expose this long hidden secret. Nobody's ever thought of this or considered this before. And actually, this has been kind of a well-known thing for a while. That was what I did with my research. So there's nothing new here. There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing here that is kind of some bombshell that they're trying to hide. It's a ridiculous fraudulent activity that that's been known at least at an upper level Wall Street level for years. And if anyone's saying anything about that, then just looking at my watching margin call. Yeah. So here's where I'm getting this from. This was a fascinating article. Anatomy of a Short Attack, July 25th, 2014. This is on seekingalpha.com. I'm sure if you look up Anatomy of a Short Attack, you'll find this on Google. This date blows me away because everything in this article happened last week. It talks about ladder attacks. It talks about, I'm blanking here, typical tactics include the following. All right. Oh, well, it talks about foot soldiers. All right, here's ladder attack. The shorts manipulate the laws of supply and demand by flooding the offer side with counterfeit shares. Article from 2014. So again, not any kind of big secret. This was public information available for all of us to read. They will do what has been called a short down ladder. You don't say. It works as follows. Short A will sell a counterfeit share at $10. Short B will purchase that counterfeit share, covering a previously open position. Short B will then offer a short counterfeit share at $9. Short A will hit that offer, or Short B will come down and hit Short A's $9 bid. Short A buys the share for $9, covering his open $10 short and booking a $1 profit. Hey, Wicked Brew posted that. Cool. All right. Lots more here. I mean, it's so ridiculous. By repeating this process, the shorts can put the stock price in a downward spiral if there happens to be significant long buying. Then the shorts can draw from their reserve of strategic fails to deliver and flood the market with an avalanche of counterfeit shares that overwhelm the buy-side demand. Attack days routinely see 80% or more of the shares offered for sale is counterfeit. Company news days are frequently attack days since the news will, quote, mask the extraordinarily high volume. It doesn't matter whether it's good news or bad news. Flooding the market with shares requires foot soldiers, something we didn't talk about last week, to swamp the market with counterfeit shares. An offshore hedge fund devised a remarkably effective incentive program to motivate traders at certain broker-dealers. Each trader was given a debit card to a bank account that only he could access. The trader's performance was tallied and based upon the number of shares moved and the other success parameters. The hedge fund would wire money into the bank account daily. At the end of each day, the traders went to the ATM and drew out their bribe. Instant gratification. All right, here's another tactic that may sound familiar. Media assault. The shorts, in order to realize their profit, must ultimately put the victim into bankruptcy or obtain shares at a much cheaper than what they shorted at. These shares come from the investing public, who panics and sells into the manipulation. Diamond hands. Don't panic. Panic is induced with assistance from the financial media. The shorts have friendly reporters within the Dow Jones News Agency, the Wall Street Journal, Barron's, the New York Times, Gannett Publications, CNBC, no, not CNBC, and others. A number of the friendly reporters worked for TheStreet.com, blah, 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 blah. One of the more outrageous, no, I'm actually not going to read that. Here's the thing that really bums me about this. Is, yeah, they like to short dying companies like Borders, supposedly GameStop. They were just wrong about GameStop. But they also love to short up-and-coming companies because 90% of those companies will die eventually. And so they have successfully destroyed companies that would have otherwise survived. And that's just, it's brutal. It's a brutal world that they've created. All right, here's more news. The hedge fund mode is to not do anything remotely truthful because the truth is so against your view. So the hedge funds create a new truth that is development of the fiction. You hit the brokerage houses with a series of orders, a short down ladder that pushes the price down. Then we go to the press. You have a vicious cycle down. It's a pretty good game. And the video, which is more like a confession, was never supposed, this interview, which was more like a confession, was never supposed to get on the air. However, it somehow ended up on YouTube. Kramer and TheStreet.com have made repeated efforts with some success to get it taken off of YouTube. All right, planning moles and target companies is another attack. Frivolous SEC investigations, class action lawsuits, interfering with the target company's customers, financing, etc., etc. Pulling margin from long customers. We saw this reported the other day. Hold on a second. My son, Hudson, has walked in the room. Okay. All right. Paid bashers. The short will hire paid bashers to... here we go. Shorts will hire paid bashers to, quote, invade the message boards of the company. Okay. We're seeing bashers come to Wallstreetbets and invade our community. Are they paid bashers? I would assume so. Maybe they're very smart. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, 2 minutes until pre-market. So there is, oh man, there's a part in this article that I missed about the synthetic shares. And that's what I wanted to cover. There's an example of somebody, a stock price went down to pennies or fractions of a penny, and he spent like $5,000 and bought up all the remaining shares of this company. And even after he bought 100%, it was verified he bought 100%, that stock was still trading, and it was going up and down, being shorted, being purchased, and all that. And what is that? That's synthetic shares. And so what does that mean for us? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm just the levels of manipulation that they can do with synthetic shares is pretty. It's frustrating. I just don't know what that means. What's coming because of that. I think again, their most brutal attacks were last week, especially last Thursday. So I do think they're running out of bullets in their chamber. But all right, I'm going to read some thoughts of yours pre-market, we'll see a little bit more action here. But then I also want to share some other thoughts. Are synthetic shares illegal? Of course, I would assume so. Yes. Okay. Never selling. Jimmy Kimmel called us Russian agents yesterday. Okay. Okay, comrades. We're Russian agents. Does anyone know of better Yahoo Finance graph alternatives? I would also like to know that. Good morning. Good morning. Naked shorting is legal or no? No, I don't think so. Currently, people are saying that RH can lend your shares to others if you have no stop limit. Hence, this could be the reason for them to block our stop orders. Yeah. So if they are releasing counterfeit shares, will it affect their short squeeze? Will it just stop it from happening? I think it'll delay it, because as long as the price is this high, you know, there's getting the noose is tightening. So what's the difference between synthetic and counterfeit shares? I don't think there is one, because I know counterfeit shares are legal. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. This is pretty new to me. Let's see. Is there something really illegal about enforcement? Without enforcement, though, that good question. Discussion about how the hedge funds might want to keep things level all week so we lose interest. Perhaps that's something I'm wondering. And even, yeah, listen, I can't keep going all day, every day on this stream, and I want you to be aware of that. I actually have a meeting today at 1:30, so I'm probably going to have to stop at 11:30, go to the meeting, come back home, and stream from 3 to 4, and then I'm probably going to have a similar schedule throughout the week, where I live stream in the mornings and then in the afternoons and take a break to work on some other things. So just so you're aware of that, I hope that doesn't signal a loss of interest on my part or anyone else's part. It's just, you know, looking at the same stock price every day, even like looking at its movement all day, every day, whether that stock is going up by crazy amounts or not is really draining. So thank you, M. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, real life is getting in the way. Yeah, I think that's the case for a lot of us. I mean, a lot of you on this stream, I know a lot of you took, yeah, markets open in 30 minutes. A lot of you took days off of work last week because it was so insane. And so you got on the stream, and some of you were on the stream all day, and it's like, that's not realistic. I know that. And it's the same with me. But 4 to 5 hours a day until this drama's over, I'm going to be streaming. And then after that, I'll still be streaming. So, yes, okay. It is draining indeed, yes. There's a reason it's a full-time job for real. Katie, good to see you. Oh, that was an interesting drop. And then drops like that happen where it went to 291 and then right back up to 311. And it's like, oh no, something's happening. Oh, 299. Here we go. Totally understandable. We just got to diamond hands it. Yes. Diamond hands. All right. GME. This some. What is that? It's jumping between 310s and 290s with nothing in between. Interesting. All right. All right. We're all turning into day traders. All right. I went to work with only an hour of sleep all of last week. Ouch. Wow. Thank you, Funk. Wicked Brew, this is what they're counting on our real lives to happen. Their real lives are this stuff. Yes. It's just, you know what? I'm not selling. So, WSB is a guillotine. We love it. All right. So, what's your view on what's going to happen with GME today? Sleep Monster, good question. So I have not had a good track record of predicting. I've not had a good track record of predicting the price. But here are some things that I've been paying attention to. I am going to go to Yahoo Finance. Okay, here we go. Oh. Nope. So yeah, last week Dow futures here. Here's what I'm looking: Dow futures, S&P futures, Nasdaq futures. Last week, we saw the market tumble a little bit, not a ton, but I think what was happening is that there was fear with GameStop that was forcing people to just exit and take a breather, which was causing the market to tumble a little bit. Now, we all know that there's a scenario here, I think, that we all know this, that there's a scenario here where the price could go so high that it causes everyone all the way up, clearinghouses, banks, to go bankrupt. And so those people see that stuff coming from much further away than we do. And so if they see it coming, they know it's coming, they're going to exit. And so I saw what happened last week where the stock prices were tumbling as a sign that they were exiting. And I see this as somewhat inversely correlated with what's happening today. So we see GameStop down $10 pre-market. We see Dow futures up pre-market. That means that they're a little bit more comfortable as of now. Again, no reason for GameStop holders to be afraid. I just think that makes me wonder if they are going to have just a staring contest with us to see who's going to pull the trigger. But anytime that there's intense, crazy things happening, like, all right, think about the coronavirus. Yeah, GME is going to move contra market. Think of the coronavirus in March. That week in March when everything hit the fan, before everything hit the fan, the Dow had already crashed from $29,000 to $22,000. The fear from a market perspective had already kicked in, and then it went as low as $19,000 before bouncing back up. Fear is anticipated much quicker from Wall Street's end than it is from the general populace. And so the crash in 2008, it was the same thing. Sell-offs were happening, and then the crash came, but the sell-offs were already pretty heavy from a top of 13,000 something. And then I think the week that Lehman collapsed, it crashed from 10,000, much further down. So they can sniff this stuff out. So we see Dow futures up. And this is just for today. I think that they're a little bit hopeful that at least if they see a scenario where firms like Melvin crash, that's just an isolated thing, that's not going to go up to the clearinghouses and the banks. So we'll see. I'm wondering if I had other thoughts. I think I did, but I'll hold off for a second. Let's see. GME pre-market volume is only 2 million, so there's not a huge amount of movement causing dips. Yeah, it looks like market red equals GME moving. Yes, I'd monitor the percentage of changes for directly inverse correlation. My husband jumped on board and put in buy orders too. The whole family is in now. Yeah, if you can buy, I'm still diamond hands, still holding. I already know the answer on Robinhood, but let's see if I can buy a share. Whoops. Because I'd be happy to buy a share. Oh, I can't. I'm so shocked. All right, let's see. What is the short interest at? I haven't been able to look that up. Most of last week, folks were freaking out about GME crashing the market as whole. This is to be expected. So at some point, the interest is going to be more than they will ever be able to pay. That's Odd JF baby. Welcome. That's the plan from our end. What do you think of all the DDU Johnny Daggers posted 200% shares are still declared owned, and there was 1.8 million failures to deliver in December. I haven't looked at that yet. I would have loved to have taken a lot of time yesterday to research, but I was busy all day yesterday. So yeah, still limited one share total. I still want to just check, I'm waiting to buy more on TD, waiting for a drop. Excellent. Yahoo Finance reports short interest on GME at 210%. All right. February 9th is a big day for short interest. That is when we'll get like an official report. So Vlad the Stock Impaler. The interview between Elon Musk and Vlad was extremely insightful. I wish I could have seen that. Yeah, after we're off today, I'll take a look at that. J, that's not a typo. What's not a typo? All right, 210%. Not a typo. Look at the date on the Yahoo Finance data. It's like 2 weeks old. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. All right, Murray, February 9th at 4 p.m. Okay. I'm a little cold. I'm going to go get like a sweatshirt or something. I'll be right back. Any chance of the short squeeze happening this week, guys? I think so. I think there's a chance. Just be prepared for a little bit of a longer battle. So RH trying to mess with people. Download Thinkorswim. It's up to second once you turn on real-time data. Do it. Hope you all already created an account on Fidelity. AMC is going to pop 25% on open. GME down 5 to 10%. That's my bet on the start of the day. Sounds about right. You haven't been paying attention. I did notice that AMC was up. So Fidelity will be my go-to. Couldn't transfer funds yet, so I'm on TD Ameritrade until then. All right. There's money in AMC. Shiny new toy. Yep. Only reason why I was asking, I guess. All right. Ortex was showing shorts drop from 70 mil to 30 mil over Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Days to cover drops from 6 to 1, but these are estimated February 9th actual numbers. Okay. What is up, Griffin? What's up? All right. All right, 15 minutes until market open. What do we got? I'm going to take a look at the GME discussion thread. John Sharp. Good morning. All right, hey guys, no more talks of selling. John Sharp is here. S3 probably got a call from Citadel. Their recent numbers are weird. I saw some stuff about S3 that it's only I don't know what to make sense of anymore. S3 all of a sudden is not reliable. It's like, man, we were looking at S3 on Friday and everything was all good. So morning dum-dums. Also, the hedge funds have no reason to report the truth for the time being for the position they take. Yeah. And I think there's a fine, right? And but the fine is worth it. See, there's a website that basically auto-updates Reddit threads so you can always see the most recent comments. Google Reddit stream. Interesting. I'm going to do that later. Not at the moment, but yeah, that would be good to know. Okay, GME thread. Only GME, rockets, diamonds. Let's see. Can we ban posts about that precious metal? Yeah, hold. That's just a discount. Keep in mind your average retail investor isn't buying in the pre-market hours. This will go up. We'll see. We will see. Because, I mean, buying is still restricted on some platforms. Just hold, guys. GME. I only have one. Make it count. 15K sell limits on E-Trade. Rejected. Kramer defending Robinhood now. Man, Kramer's sometimes on our side. Sometimes he's not. Jim Kramer, everybody. So... Haha, what sell? I don't know this word. Lone Wolf, I was scared and nervous, but you guys strengthened my resolve. Diamond hands all the way to Valhalla. Yes. Do you think it will be hard to get past the 1K mark? I noticed everyone had limit sell to 420 earlier in the week. Past 1K. I think we're getting past 1K. The question is when. And I think that, like I've said, there's going to be a staring contest. But, guys, I can give insights, but as far as my predictions are concerned, my track record is not a good one. What's more valuable than silver? Diamond. That's right. Shine bright like a diamond. Pre-market has looked good, right? I mean, we're a little down, but... yeah. All right. Yep. Sell. Should I block cash? Maybe I should. All right. Cash. No, I'm not going to block you. Just if you're a shill, get out of here. People can still only buy one share on Robinhood. They are still manipulating. They should be in jail. Makes a living either way. Kramer isn't on anyone's side. Ban him? Should I ban Cash? He just likes the stonks. I don't think you've done your DD. Dan Wins. I don't know who that is. All right, well, I guess he's going to ban himself. I mean... Dan Wins is just being realistic. I missed that part of the chat, but all right. Yeah, he's gone. Kev, what do you make of all the talk on synthetic shares being used by the hedges to fight us? I just talked about that. I'm stoked that you're here. I'm not going to take the time. I took maybe like 20 minutes to go through that. It's discouraging. I think they could, what am I thinking? I think they could use that to drag it out a little longer and to do more manipulation. Check this article out if you haven't. Anatomy of a short attack. The thing that I do want to communicate to you, Kev, is that it's not a new thing. The Reddit post that most of us saw made it seem like this is some bombshell that they've never thought of before. And this article is from July 25th, 2014, and it talks about synthetic shares. So, yeah. We have diamond hands anyway. Neil Mahoney, thanks. It wasn't 1999 VW. 2008 VW short was 107%. Lasted almost 2 market days and reached a high of 1,024 before falling. GME is going to clear that easy, folks. Shorted 148%. Yeah, I think what we need is we need some, like, confidence will build on the way up to 1,000, and hopefully people will remove their limit sells at 1,000. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was a big wall that needs to be broken through anyway. So my biggest worry was that people lose interest over the weekend, but it seems there's still a lot of people involved. I think so. And I think what are you gonna, if you're gonna lose interest, just don't pay attention to the price all day. I mean, like we're doing. But just oh man, I can't link that article right now. I'm sorry. Just Google anatomy of a short attack. So, and it's a July 25th, 2014 article on seeking alpha. Let's see. I can't post the link. Yeah, all news I'm reading from mainstream media is that Reddit is moving from GME to SLV. They're trying harder to derail us. Do not believe that. That's nonsense. So, all right, we need a catalyst to really take this off. Maybe. I don't think so. I removed all my sell limits. LOL, these CNBC clowns defending Robinhood. Just speaking honestly, I hope this doesn't lead to a bunch of over-regulatory action by Congress. Never let a good crisis go to waste, D. James. All right. I know Robinhood canceled hella sell orders over the week. Yeah, yep. My concern is they are breaking the rules to avoid the squeeze. Like Thursday, we almost popped and they halted and dropped it. They have so many ways to manipulate this. That can be your mentality, or you could think of it as they're running out of bullets, because I know that they expected a lot more panic selling when it went down to $112 a share, and that didn't happen. The volume was so incredibly low. So we'll see. We'll see. Yep, canceled orders. Post links in the Discord server. If you want to, there's a ton of this stuff already posted in the Discord server. The link to the Discord server is in the description of this video, so go check it out. All right, Logan, let's talk about GME for now. Are we still going to win, guys? Yes, we are still going to win. Don't buy the hype. Happy Monday. Good to be back. Welcome back, Gorns. So there's danger I'll lose interest and forget to sell. Good comment. It's not so much forgetting to sell. It's that shiny new toys are going to be pumped up, like Silver, like AMC, like Nokia and BlackBerry. And perhaps something new will come up this week to divert our attention away from this. And so you'll want to take your funds away from GameStop and put them in those other things. However, those of us who are in this right now, so many of us know that GameStop is a movement. And those other things are ways to make money. And I know a lot of us have more interest in the movement. So, yes. Nick G420 got dragged into a meeting right at market open. Oh, man. Good morning. I'm in deep. Welcome back. There will be no squeeze for silver. There will be an increase in the price for sure, but yeah. Limited shares thing is what worries me the most. Congress didn't do anything after 2008. They did a few things. Burrito Man, have you got another broker so you can buy? I will be contacting Fidelity. I haven't done it yet, so they're exposed now. As in them, like your shirt. Thank you. We're done. We read volume. We know no got posed out. Yep. Dude, you should post links on Twitter as well and all the things you speak on so new people. That's a good call. Thank you, Split Screen. I'm going to post this link on Twitter. Give me a second. I'm so far behind on the chat. So if any of you said anything and you want me to respond to it, I am sorry. You're going to have to say that stuff again. Okay, let me think here. Yikes, that is a long... Oh, well. All right, I had to scroll down pretty far to get back caught up with the chat. Ted Helm, ready to hold. All right. Think it'll blow on open, go back to the 315, 324, then stagnate all day. I think there's going to be some blowing. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know which way. We got our boy Hunter today. I haven't seen Hunter. Hopefully soon. 50 million volume on AMC. Okay. I'm not... Those 3 letters in a row are not going to come out of my mouth the rest of the day. So somebody seems legit. Ling Ling, first time seeing you here. I'm sure you've been commenting before. Are we talking about Viking Boy? I don't know who that is. Let's see. Is anyone aware of the depth chart that Hunter was using? I am not. I know it was some kind of level 2 data. So. Let's see. Good Iron Killers, good morning. Hope you all had a good weekend. Confident for some upwards movement. All right. Yeah, look up his Twitter and read. Good morning, peeps. Good morning, Dennis. Good morning, Mr. Sky. Awesome. I don't like cinemas. I like games. What's up, Ling Ling? Yes. No. Yep. Good morning. I mean, we like the stock. What's up, Oat Milk Mon Ami? What's the Citrep? Different stuff. Different stuff is the Citrep. I hope you're all doing well. All right. My broker keeps canceling my limit orders, even ones I set this morning. Wow. Press 1 for halting at open. All right, Viking guy is an alleged whale that is backing the GME movement. Yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot of whale support. It's just I'm wondering, when are we going to see those things? 100K sell wall through $400. Gene Gourd. I would love confirmation of that. It's a thick sell wall. I mean, we've seen as thick of sell walls as that. So I should buy GME, right? Yes, you should. If you have Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, you can download Thinkorswim Desktop, see that level 2 chart in real time. Thank you, Drew. Man, my friends keep texting me about GameStop. I don't want to talk with my friends about GameStop. I want to talk about you. So is 5K possible? Yes. 5K is possible. Yes, it is. I don't understand any of this, Ashley. I'm sorry. But I bought some GME. Oh. Welcome to the club of retards, Ashley. I'm at 400 plus. Oh, man. We're coming for you. IG won't let us buy in the UK. More shenanigans. Oh, shoot. We are less than a minute until open. Lorna, I don't have any up-to-date info on the short interest, so I'm sorry about that. Jimmy Meters, reading Reddit, it's hard to tell who's serious about holding. I would say, or Jimmy Meters, it seems to me, because I've been gauging this for a while, it seems to me that people are serious about holding. So we're at 325. That's not actually where we are. Don't be fooled by that. But let's see what happens. I'm going to take a break from the chat for just a few seconds just to watch this price movement. Not a jump. Not a jump. Just that was the market close on Friday. Did it halt already? I don't know. The same thing happened on Friday morning. Well, there we go. This is, I guess, if you would put a gun to my head, the direction that I thought we would have gone to start things out. And I expected a wild move in one direction followed by a wild move in the other direction. So we will see. We'll see. If I could buy more now, ugh, I'm with you on that, man. If I could buy more. We know the drill. Just hold. Just hold. Diamond hands. Burrito. That's my first time saying burrito today. Let's go, burrito. Fidelity has crashed. Wow. Yeah, volume's nothing. Oh, volume is pretty much non-existent. Ladder already got crushed. Do not sell. Ladder attacks and dips will happen. Just hold, soldiers. Yes, burrito. I want to share another thought with you again. My wife and I watched The Big Short. She really wanted to watch The Big Short this last weekend. I think this is that moment. This is similar to that moment when Jared Vennett came into the Front Point office and they all, you know, it was clear the housing market was crashing, but the premiums were going up, and they all just ripped his head off for a few minutes, and there was just some uncertainty on their part that the inevitable was going to happen because they were convinced that everything was just so fraudulent or people were a bunch of idiots. And so we're at a similar point right now where we know that there's shady and illegal stuff likely happening right now. But remember the fundamentals. That noose is tight. As long as short, I know some of you are concerned, well, what about if short interest dropped? If short interest is above 50%, they're screwed. And if short interest is above 50%, the price is going up. The price will be higher eventually than it is now. So, okay. 212 crashed. Yo, I saw The Big Short over the weekend. They diamond hand, and I will diamond hand. Who's the silver shill, Julian? Please let me know. How can we crash Citadel servers? Good question. Squoze has been updated. As of February 1st, the squeeze has not been squoze. Steve Weinstein. All right, let's see. I'm not paying attention to the comments now because I see Steve. All right, you know what? No toleration for silver right now. Your wish is my command, Julian. The login servers always crash at open, yeah. That volume is so insanely low. That amazes me. One self-ban, another actual ban. My first ever actual ban, Julian, but 2 bans. Little Wall just bought GME on. All right, Michael. Yeah, why so little volume? I don't know. Matei, maybe I should pay better attention to volume at open, but usually, I mean, last week volume was at 30 million, and we were saying that that was low. I mean, on Tuesday volume was over 100 million, so. What does low volume mean? That means that people are holding, they're not selling, that there's not a lot of price action, which means that you see downward. You see we're down a little bit today. That means there's nothing to worry about if we're going to be diamond-handed about this. So it means it's not a run. It's all fake attack so far. Volume equals East Coast storm under snow. I mean, but they're working at home mostly, so. They're trying to make it boring. Normal people, not traders, don't understand that fluctuations can be on the order for weeks or months. Yeah. Yeah. Please try running your browser in incognito mode or using an alternative browser as we work with the third parties to resolve the issue. Terry. Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me to do that. You're seeing a technical issue. Okay. Pace of volume today exceeds 10-day rolling average. Okay. Looking to buy. Should I wait for a drop today? A little drop. All right, 375 really solid technical resistance over this last week. Yep. Fidelity. I was looking to get in. I'd put a buy order for 300 or under. Good advice, Ling Ling. WSB doing more for finance education than any school ever has. Ain't that the truth? Think Violin. Think we just saw today's big drop. I hope you're right. Let's. It would be surprising to me if today we saw a massive upswing in the price, but I have not had a good track record of predicting the price. Just don't sell. Diamond hands. I'm pretty encouraged. Oh, all right. I am going to not look at the chat real quick. I am pretty encouraged so far by what I'm seeing. I know we're only 9 minutes in, but we right at 4 a.m. the price was $369 after hours, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer, because I expected it to drop from 369 to at or near the previous day's closed, and that's what happened. So yeah, maybe today is going to be boring. It could be. Maybe today will be wildly exciting beyond all our wildest dreams. I'm still just wondering, 2 days of planning from the opposite side. Like, what have they done in those 2 days to plan for today? So we'll see. I'm in deep FTW. All right, brokerages are crashing. Shocking. They will try to stretch this out as long as they can so people walk away. John Sharp. Yes. All right, Andrew, you do you. When will they have to buy back those 11 million shares? Ben, I'm not going to answer that question. Take a look at the video that I made on Saturday. Is the short squeeze squoze? That'll answer some questions for you. I think that's going to be a long day. They will stall it out while amping up disinfo, relying on our low attention span. We do have a low attention span. That's right. It's interesting seeing the other hype tickers. If you want to do what D. James says to do, that's fantastic. I'm going to stick with what I've got here. So, all right, I need to make a few moves, actually. I will be right back. On the chat, at least. Okay. All right, heading back to the chat. Alex, welcome. I bought my first ever stonk. Rocket emoji. Here we go. Oat milk. I saw you comment on the video on Friday or on Saturday. So I know. So you watched the video. Here's the deal. There are shares that need to be purchased. That 11 million number, a lot of what myself and a lot of other people were basing that off of was gamma squeeze. You don't see many gamma squeezes of the magnitude that we saw the previous Friday, January 22nd. That informed a lot of our expectations about what was coming on Friday, January 29th. But what really happened was that several gamma squeezes happened throughout the week, or at least two of them. And so that's when some of those 11 million shares were being bought. So it's better moving forward now that we have a little bit more information on gamma squeezes. I mean, you can look at a gamma squeeze in a textbook, but once you experience it in real life, it's a totally different thing. And so gamma squeezes will come as the short squeeze happens, just pushing the price further. It's not a sort of nuclear bomb, which it felt like it was on Friday, January 22nd. It's more of a missile. And the short squeeze, although it is longer and drawn out, is more like the nuclear bomb. So a lot of those 11 million shares. All right, you see that. I see your answer. I won't go on with that. Ladder attacks already. I don't know. This might just be price movement, low volume price movement. Everyone to buy. Everyone looking to buy. Watch the dip here. Anyone. Dan wins. Hello, Mustafa. Good to see you. Vertical Burger FTW. Low volume is the worst thing for institutions right now when they need to have the sellers for them cover without the price exploding. They are just delaying their problems. Yeah, the noose is tightening. Low volume. We're not selling. Diamond hands. Mike, that's an interesting comment. I've noticed that trading 212 now has a different buy and sell price. That's new from today. Different buy and sell price. Yeah, you can sell those shares and we'll take them for $150 and then you can buy shares at 300. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. That's an exaggeration for sure. Are we heading into a wedge? I don't know. Okay, Ling Ling, thank you for that. Blocks of 100 shares being sold for $1 lower increments. Obvious ladder. I have a feeling they will slam the price down to 250, so I'm going to set buy orders at 255-ish. All right. I thought I bought a share on Fidelity, but my amount available stayed the same, huh? All right. The chat is Terry. I can report to you that I moved my RH account to Fidelity and have access to all my shares. Good to know. I might be doing that. I didn't know it could be that quick, so. Shill alert. Derek Mawson. Here's what I do when I get suggestions from now on. I type it in the Google and then save it for later. So. And I'll find it. I guarantee you that. Technical analysis is pretty pointless, yes, right now on GME. Price on Ameritrade and Robinhood are pretty different from me at the same time, anywhere from $5 to $10 difference. Interesting. We are not talking about silver on this channel, sir. There's a stream I have open side by side with L2 data of meme stocks. All right. Hot stocks level 2. Thank you. I will also Google that. What do you think of the motive to trigger the squeeze before people are able to get off of Robinhood? So, in other words, like commit suicide sooner than later. If they want to do that, I'm fine with that. All right, thank you, Ling Ling. All right, started account on January 27th, transfer January 29th. Okay. Fidelity is back up, everybody. All right, just a reminder, I will be here. I am no longer able to do live streams from open to close. I will be here until 11:30, and then I'll be here for the last hour of the day today. I have a meeting at 1:30, and I'll have a somewhat similar schedule throughout the week of 2 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the morning, something like that, 2 hours in the afternoon. If you haven't yet, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our Discord server. So we could use some buys if only for the morale. Yep, I'm with you. Can we estimate when the price will go up someday this week, or can we tell it all? Nope, that's up to the hedge funds. When are they going to give up? I saw a chart drawn with crayons that showed buying silver right now is inversing GME. Yeah. I'm not going to do insta bans on people talking about silver. I'm just going to tell you to go away. And if you keep talking about silver, then you'll get banned. Leave us live so we can hear Discord go nuts while you're at the meeting. Oh man, I need to take my computer with me, so I can't do that. That's a great idea though. And I need to do other work on the computer. I see your comment, Vincent. Funk Papa, so that means it's going to crash infinitely and become worthless. No, I'm thinking the other direction. Hedge funds will give up, causing the short squeeze to happen. All right, Funk, I'm following you still, because if it's inverse. Oh. Oh man, I'm missing what you're saying there. Sorry, I'm going to keep moving on. You should start selling GME meme merch on Amazon. Yeah, I do sell on Amazon. Time is so limited right now, so just bought a sliver of GME. Nice. Yeah, we need to be vigilant of the campaign against us. Yikes. All right, I've missed a lot of your chat, so what do you think? I haven't watched, man. Yeah, the Jordan Belfort video, lots of videos. Yesterday was slammed for me, and I haven't been able to watch anything really. I tried catching up on Saturday as much as I could, and so I talked about the things that I saw on Saturday, but yeah. Yes, Funk. All right, if the unmentionable is inverse to GME, it's going to be, I mean, it's not going to become worthless, but I think, and I don't think that's a permanent thing. I think that's just a now thing, today, tomorrow type thing. So double bottom 275, we'll see. $26K order at 281. Excellent. Let's see. I'm looking at something that I observed. So weird. So I'm looking at GME puts right now, not to buy them, but just looking at them, and they're all down. So all GME calls and puts are down right now. I'm wondering, I mean, you know, the more volatile something becomes, the more the premiums go up. And so maybe they're thinking less volatility. I just don't, if anyone knows why calls and puts would all be down right now. Well, if it got to 250, whoever said they're buying at 250, congrats. I don't know if it did. I was trying to keep, to pay attention to both things, to the calls and the puts and the price. So It is time to buy Orlando. Yes, it's time to buy. It didn't hit 250. Okay. 261. Got a price alert there. Okay. What do I think about the volume? I think it's low. Yeah, it's going to swing like crazy. What would be high volume for GME last week? Last Tuesday, GME volume was over 100 million. We were saying it was low when it was at 30 million and 40 million. So 7 million is low. Low volume is good in the sense that low volume should comfort us is what I should say. People ask that question a lot. It should be comforting. There's no panic selling. There's no rushing to get your foot in the door. It's just we see. What do I say? People help me out there. Answer that question. That might be the new big question this week. You know, what's a gamma squeeze? Having to explain that 100 times. So I'm not looking at the chat right now. I need to handle something real quick, and I will be back. All right, back on the chat. Let's see. Something is noise. I don't know what it is. Aj. All right. Good to see you, Aj. There's a huge ladder attack incoming. Ling Ling. Thomas, where are you guys getting the volume from? Follow my mouse. Or let's see. Today's volume, 7,533,000 right there. So you can see volume. Any stock chart that I've ever seen shows the volume on it. So low volume equals low, nobody selling. Look at sell volume. If you see consistent or repeated small numbers at intervals with the price lowering slightly each time, that's just laddering by hedges. No problem, Thomas. Yeah, Citadel holds 1.3 billion in the metal that shall not be named right now. And the media cycle looks like they are trying to leverage it against GME. Yep. Haha, Bart, good to see you too. Doesn't low volume mean they can buy for cheap to cover? Someone else, Amandeep, could you take that one? Kyle, Ebony, where's the squeeze, guys? Diamond hands, hold, burrito, patience. Patience is a virtue. Cesar Escalante, RH is lagging behind quite a bit on price and volume, like 10 seconds. If you're looking at RH through my stream, it's my stream that's lagging. It's not RH, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked at the price on RH compared to Yahoo Finance, so 8 million volume on your app, Julian. Yeah, it was near 8 million. Now it's showing, what is that, 5 million? My eyes are messing with me. Virtue, Umberto. Virtue is your, that makes sense. Virtudes. Guys, remember the VW squeeze in 2008 had a sharp drop before skyrocketing. Stay strong. R80. All right, read Amandeep's comment. Low volume doesn't mean they can buy cheap to cover. Float is almost non-existent, and they were hurting for capital in the low hundreds. Yeah. So low volume, that means like if no one's going to sell to they want people to sell to them, or they just want people to sell in general. so that the price drops, but we're not selling. So what are they going to buy? Set buy order at 250. All right, got in at 265. I think that's a good entry. No volume yawn diamond hands. Florino, I can't blame you for that. I mentioned Nick G's comment in my video on Saturday, and if you're tempted to look at me as any kind of example of what you should do, just don't. Because, listen, guys, I had 2 options expire on Friday, which means that I am up. If GameStop were to go to 0, I would still get a 2-to-1 return on my investments in GameStop. So it's so much easier for me to be like, I'm going to hold to destroy the hedge funds, to collapse everything. And in principle, yeah, that's my plan. But you've got to do what you believe is best. Close your ears, John Sharp, if you're listening. That's all I'll say. Sloppy Joe TV, you put your whole paycheck into GME because of me. I hope you did that on Tuesday. And I hope that's money that you can be okay losing. Because any time anyone texts me, I say the same thing. Okay. All right. I see it. Trolling, obviously. Yeah. What's a stonk? With what I just said being said about you've got to do what's best for you, the resolve, the low volume, the fact that nobody's selling, it's like, hedge funds, prepare to meet your maker. Views on Doge. Doge is a joke. It's literally a joke. That's why they created it. That's my views. Realistically, Dennis, how long can they wait out? I just don't know. I don't know. I think last week a lot of people who know more than I do would have said the short squeeze has to be squoze by the end of this week. And so maybe that's what happens. I think when that squeeze starts and you just see the price gradually but somewhat quickly shooting up in price, it's going to take you by surprise. And we will be bored out of our minds. And then all of a sudden, it's going to be like, whoa, hey, here we go. I mean, not quite like that, but we'll just see that price just go up slowly but surely. The chat will be more lively and we won't be bored anymore. And with my luck, that's going to happen. It's going to start, when I'm taking a break and working on other things throughout the week, but we'll see. Gene says 50K sell wall at 400. It was, somebody said it was 100K earlier. So if it's 50 now, that's great. What is the actual real life event that has to happen for the price to skyrocket? The hedge funds need to throw in the towel. Institutions cover their position. Remember what happened when we complained about being bored last time? Yeah, we were not bored anymore. And we saw the price go down from 480 to 112. So let's not complain too much. Maybe I should eliminate that word from my vocabulary. BORED. Michael G, I feel you on that. Yep. Is it usual for trading platforms to stop you from setting limits much higher than the current price? Because that's what Trading 212 is currently doing. I don't think so, Josh Tobin. But don't take my word at that. Yes, somewhat. I'm in deep. Not uncommon. Okay. In any job, you never use the B or S words. BORED or S being what, Mr. Sky? Leroy Jenkins. Like and subscribe, please. SLOW. BORED SLOW. No use of those words. Nice to see us kind of bouncing off what might be a bottom. Hopefully not some kind of dead cat. Not that this is a dead cat, but anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that. Sitting on my shares and just chilling for real. This dip doesn't faze me at all. Kangaroo BJJ. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. How do you folks interpret sell wall data? Do you refer to the sell wall as number of limit orders at that dollar amount or at and below that dollar amount? That's a good question. My assumption has always been at the dollar amount, but I don't know. $9 mil is dead cat both ways. All right. I'm in deep. Swear on me, mum. I'll sleep a lot better. I sleep a little bit. The sleep I get is good. But yes. Alex, okay. Thank you, Floor. I still, man, I've been neglecting TikTok. TikTok was always, for me, an avenue to get into YouTube and to divert people to YouTube. That's always been my preference, is to just be on YouTube. But thank you, Florino. Murray, we are going to the Maldives, yes. The fact that it's a global movement is so awesome, yes. Noxie, go get some tea. Nice, Gene. Marathon, not a sprint. I probably would have disagreed with you last week, but compared to recent activity, compared to our mentality, I think we need to have more of that kind of focus. It's like anything's possible. Funk TikTok is sketchy. I'm with you. It is easily the best way to gain an organic following. In a month, I went from 0 to 3,000 plus followers on TikTok. You can't do that organically anywhere else. So, Alex M, good morning. David Hill, howdy from Tasmania. I know where that is. Nick G, welcome back. Reminder that Thursday, we went down to 112 before closing at 350. Yep. Julian, whoa, that's wild. Yep. eToro putting forced sell limits? Really? Wow. I may have missed this being discussed. The float showing just in the 50s according to is the squeeze squoze today, but no increase in volume or price. Can you elaborate? I don't know why. Is the squeeze squoze? Oh, that's not is the squeeze squoze. Um, oh, that's from S3, and they do say the squeeze has not been squoze. I don't know what to say about that other than there are some questions now of S3's reliability. That's all I'll say. Yeah, short data is questionable, as someone said best. Fines less than short loss. Yeah. So they have an incentive to report incorrect short data. They will be fined for it, but the fine is much less than their short loss. So we will know true short data on February 9th around closing time. Not that the squeeze will have not been squozed by then. Just, yeah. Why does RH say 50% sell for GME? I don't know what that means. I don't understand your question, Funk. Also, Ehor has been so quiet now since giving the quote false short percentage. He went from tweeting multiple times a day to none. Last tweet was 16 hours ago. Rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah, something's up with Ehor. I don't know. Story developing. I need to read an email real quick. I'm not worried about this. I just got an email from YouTube. Your channel is not approved for the YouTube Partner Program. Learn how to reapply. So I bet there's just some things I need to adjust. I don't know if anyone's ever applied for monetization. I can reapply in 30 days. Bummer. Okay. Um, okay. R80. That's what I was going to ask. I think with the partner program, if you have any copyright strikes, that they're going to take issue. Last time I applied was when it started. No, I don't need more subs. I have over 1,000. So if I R80, if you know this, the answer to this question, if I were to delete videos with content copyright issues, would that be okay? Haha, Murray. Patience. Julian, my man, buy with the Doge. All right, Murray, I'll see you. Okay. Okay, thank you, R80. I appreciate that. Place Botox, that's, I do not want that, but, you know, you do you. Yeah, Chris, no, you don't. Top 5 posts on WSB right now are about that metal and telling people not to post about it. So on Friday there was a sharp bounce off of 250. So let's see. I know some of you have buy orders at 250. So yeah. Oh, Vertical Burger, you read my mind. That's exactly right. Waiting for a transfer from my bank to hit Fidelity so I can buy the dip, but they are slow. Yeah, thanks R80. Buy the dip. This dip is sexy AF. Yes, Hugh. Good to see you again. Huge amounts of, quote, that metal. Do we think this volume is going to keep pace? If it stays constant, it will be pretty high. I think volume by standards of what we've seen with GameStop is going to, if it creeps up like this all throughout the day, it's not going to be high. So tempting. Umberto Revolut. Wow. Miss Dory. Reddit rumor is that eToro is forcing new purchases to include a stop loss. That's crazy if that's true. Not gonna. Yeah, anyone on eToro, if you want to verify that. Do I think this is going to expose the fraud going on with the shorts? No. And that's just me being a pessimist. I would love that to happen, but Florino, it has only gone down since the beginning of the day, pretty much. L, apparently Ehor from S3 is compromised. All right, I'm on eToro, no sell limit for me right now. Oh, but then Edmund says my sis bought at 265 and had a stop loss of 209. Erica's, I have a stop loss. Lateralist eToro did that for me too. Oh man. All right, they put a 20% stop loss. You have to remove it yourself. In the interest of protecting our valued clients. Oscar, we should all be compensated heavily for this manipulation. We spotted an opportunity. The only reason it hasn't gone up much of yet is manipulation. Let's get some Rocky music here. GME discussion thread. Bought at 300, looking at that spicy loss, had a paper hands thought, a bit of regret. Then I remember all you brave soldiers over the weekend. This retard, monkey, no sell, diamond hands to the moon. We're coming for you. Hold the line, buy the dips, we know the drill, diamond hands. We know the drill, that's for sure. I'm guilty of this last week. Don't invest with your emotions, fellas. Don't buy on margin with eToro, that's for sure, especially if what you're all talking about is true. And we've talked about this. eToro has a mandatory stop loss. Remove it. Great comment here. 9:50 to 9:55 a.m. Starting price 295, ending price 260, total volume 255K. The number of shares traded in this period represents 0.35% of all the shares that exist. The drop price was 12%. Fake stuff. All right, see you later. I'm in deep in 2 minutes. You can't remove the stop loss. Wow. That is some nonsense. Well, we're under 250. In my opinion, this is worse than RH buggery. I'm with you on that. Oh, it feels like a ladder. Maybe with, what's it called? Circuit breaker. We'll see. This whole thing. Yeah, well, we hit the buy wall, Vincent, and then it broke through it. So that happens. It happens on the way up, too. Nick G, how long can they keep this up? I don't know. If I deposit into Webull, would I be able to buy now? I think so. It's coming up, no breaker. All right, 06 MK Martin. Yeah, that is funny, Mustafa. Wow. I'm checking on eToro feed. Many people had their shares sold at a loss without their consent. Dennis. It's going to rocket when I have to shovel the snow. Two big red candles today have exactly the same volume. TD is American, is allowing buying. Zalop Sky, that's still very low volume. Trey Falk. Dan just bought a share at 242. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, what are you going to say, guys? It's like... everyone knows, we all know that this is just shenanigans. There's that word again. Shenanigans. That they're trying to not keep the playing field level. But, like, bad for them. Any news on Justin Sun? I don't know. Yeah. This isn't bad. This is to be expected. Relax. Get some tea. Chill. Do your thing. Day before the VW squeeze dropped 50%. Not going anywhere. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, wait. That's not Rocky music. Looks like the price drop on GME, which means it's time to buy, buy, buy. Later when the price rises again, it'll be time to hold, hold, hold. This is not financial advice. Remember, lads, if you own shares, you can go to the annual shareholder meeting, all-day pajama party, all right? Just bought 3 more at 238. Let's go. Let's go. Buy the dip, hold the line, boys. Diamond hands, work the plan. This drop is not worse than last week's. Really fake name. Literally the most obvious ladder attack ever. Oscar, should I buy more? Wait a few minutes. Now seems like a good time. Did we hit a circuit breaker? I think we did. Yeah, blocks of 200 being sold at the same time. Yep, it's a halt. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom while we have this halt here. If you are nervous, look away. Put on some Enya and let the chill flow. That's for sure. Short attack to me means they're still fighting. That's a good sign. Yep. I mean, they are fighting. Yes, GME is halted. Another ladder attack, another circuit breaker. First one today. Last week there were several. If it dips below 200, I'm buying more. Yeah, I'm going to buy. I can't buy a share. I'm going to see about buying an option just to see. The premiums might still be really high. but I might buy an option. I laugh at these ladder attacks. Remember, anyone short ladders are just hedges using the shares they have to drive the price down. There's no real selling or infusion of additional shares into the float. Just relax. I'm in deep. These guys really want the price under 177. I don't know what the significance of 177 is. So if this is like Thursday, there's still more room to drop. They'll be doing these ladder attacks, and then it'll bounce back. It'll probably close the day lower than the opening price of, what was it, 350 or 325. So be it. Just got a 250 price alert, huh? Why does Stephen Cohen has bolt cutters in his hand? I don't know. I don't have a Fitbit like Papa B, but I'd say it's higher than the price of GME. I'm down 6,000, literally not worried a little bit. Heart rate is at 70 beats per minute. All right, we're back on. Last week during the ladder attack, my heartbeat was at 147. It was just quite stressful. Buy order pending for 15 minutes from now. Man, these shenanigans. Where can you all see the paywalls? Someone help out Prolo86, please. In fact, I can help you a little bit, I think. Hot Stocks Level 2. You can check that out. That can't be the bottom. 213. I would have thought we were going down to in the hundreds based off of what happened last week. Refresh page on eToro to remove sell limit. Worked for me. Or stop loss. Worked for me. We could literally walk away for the entire day today. Sitting here was just messing with our minds. Diamond hands. Yeah, if you got to do that, do it. Yeah, sure thing. 3041 Markov. They're live. Idiot. There is more buying interest than last week, yeah. Man. I thought it was at 238.82 for a while. Oh, man. I really thought it was going to go to the hundreds, and I was going to buy a call. I don't know about now. Bought two at 213. Oh my goodness. Is this it going up? Well, that was a sharp rebound off of 213, but we'll see. Agile SP re-upping at 150, but if we stay above that, also delicious. Two shares, LOL. I mean, everyone can do their part, you know. How long have I been in the stock trading game? 15 years. I have other things, you know, in and out for 15 years, or not in and out, just times that I've been more heavily in it and other times that I haven't. So I think I'm more upset than the price is going up, that I've been watching it go down. Liam, yeah. Ehor on Twitter just said the SI float is around 34.1%. That's interesting. Sounds like he's... I don't know. I don't know what to make with that. So much different information coming in about Ehor. Please go up. Andrew Lake, 5 more shares at 213. What a great time to get in. If the volume is rising, that means people are finding more ways to buy the stock. It works both ways, yeah. Man. Yeah, the longer we hold off, the longer we just have this tug of war, the more people are going to find other ways to buy the stock, so... Anyone know a workaround for the eToro stop loss issue? Somebody said if you refresh the page, I don't know, I'm not on eToro, but if you refresh the page, you might be able to remove the stop loss. Smells like a bull to me. What is a ladder attack? All right, who asked that question? Derek. I posted this article... right here, Anatomy of a Short Attack. I posted it on my Twitter account. The Stonk Report. Check it out. Very, very top article here. You will see the definition of a ladder attack in there. I set the stop loss to 1 cent and it removes the stop loss. Wow. I'm on deep. How is Ehor thinking people will believe this? Over 35 million float restored on no volume? That is a good question. eToro will remove the stop loss. Okay. Would you guys buy more if you were with eToro? I really need some advice. If anyone wants to answer Ben's question, I have no stop loss on eToro. Dan Man. Yes, volume is picking up a little. Could be buying. You can remove the stop loss on the mobile app on eToro. You see his claims do not match the traded volume at all. Either it's a lie or the hedge funds created fake shares out of thin air. Both of those things are possible, you see. Anyone thinks it's going back to 300 today? Honestly, I think so. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, stop loss is removed. This is a bullish chart. Let's go. I really am surprised that 213 or 217, whatever it was, if that's the bottom for today, after seeing it go down that aggressively, that is shocking to me. High float percentage is better, Dilloop. John Sharp, I set a buy limit for sub 200, just saying. I mean, we could certainly go to sub 200. Average volume was last week was 25 million. Earlier in the week, the volume was much higher than that. And I don't know if that's true, Taylor, because You know, I never saw it less than 30 million. I averaged down my cost from 277 to 240. Excellent. 20 inches of snow in NYC. I like the stock. Deep effing value is not usually active. He just posts at the end of the day every day. I highly doubt he has exited. All right. Susanna, short float is still at 121.98 according to FinViz. Is that updated, though? That's the question. I'm going to look at that real quick. Oh, that's the stock price. I was like, what is this? All right, so FinViz says 121.98%. Is there any info? Oh, okay. Sebastian says it is updated. Imagine DFV's pressure right now. He's in a great spot, but all of WSB wants him to stay in. You know, there's pressure, but he's also in the driver's seat because it's like if he were to sell, we wouldn't be hearing about that we would hear about that after. So, but yeah, if he sold, that would probably prompt a sell-off, unfortunately. But I think he has commented, sell, what's that word? What's that mean? Looks like another slow day. Yep. Oh, we don't say that word. Never mind. Yeah, he has also invested in the value of the company, so he's long. The fact of the matter is GameStop is undervalued. And it might even be undervalued at this price. I'm not reading your comment, Amandeep. All right, what's an exit strategy? Yeah, I think that's what he said. Yes, Taylor B. He has also made some money already, so he isn't risking everything at this point. So is Tesla undervalued? I'll say yes. Erica, there's a lot more that goes into the stock price than that. So we look at this number that says 240 whatever, 300 something. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go into that. But thank you, Just Albin. Hang in there, Mr. Sky. Drew Hawthorne. Watch the most recent video I made on Saturday. Is the gamma squeeze squoze? It talks about that. Friday options need to be covered by Tuesday. It's just it's not going to be 11 million. That's the thing that I was wrong about. That I took that from the most reliable sources I could. But there are shares that definitely need to be purchased by Tuesday. Deep value never sells. That's partially true. I don't know. I bet his 50,000 shares he's not going to sell for quite a while. He has 500 options expiring in April, and he unloaded those a little bit throughout the week last week. So, GME is basically a SPAC. From what I understand, the company is being pulled into this decade and being totally restructured. Yeah, that's what I would say about the stock price and just about their revenue compared to their number of shares, compared to, I mean, we see a number. So what if they did a 10x split right now? Would that number be okay then? It's just a number. I mean, if they had one share and that's it, it would be 230 whatever times 71 million, and we'd think, man, that GameStop price is way too high. eToro alternative for Europe de Giro. Surely people would start panic selling if we went below 100. I don't know. Will that happen? Man, we went to 112 last week. Diamond hands. Not selling, and my name isn't Shirley. Not me. Nevin Cash. I don't know. People would also be panic buying at that level. Nice. How's it going again? How's the volume looking? It started out very low. It's inching up. It's still, I would say, relatively low. Yeah, we got pretty close to 100 last week. I'm not thinking people will sell at that price. Yep. If we got down to 100, I'm averaging down. All right, I've read the natural value of GME based on cash at hand and NAV is over $90 a share. No worries, oat milk. All right, just a reminder, I'm going to be on here for another 40 minutes, and then I'll be back. I have a meeting at 1:30. I have some other things I need to do, and I can't repeat last week again. Yeah, I have other things to do. $10K today would be nice. Yeah, it would. How about we get to $10K today? That'd be nice. Thank you, Eric Peterson. My pleasure. Just bought another share at 225. Excellent. Market cap for gaming is huge. It's just the physical market and profits. Need to keep pulling in. GameStop really doesn't help them much anymore. All right. Infinity Peak is not a meme. All right, I'm going to take maybe a 5-minute breather. I'll stay by the screen, but it's going to chill for a little bit. Okay, let's see. Anyone want to respond to Manny's comment? 17 volume is 17 million volume is absurdly high. Thank you. Dolan, welcome. You missed some laddering. One circuit breaker. Got down to 217, I think. I think it was 217. Bounced up to 250, kind of middling right now. Diamond hands. Buckle up, or I guess settle down. Be cool, chill. Not high, volume not high in relative to last week's activity. Hunter, yes. Hunter is in the house. Don't forget that we saw a drop from 400 to 120, then watch it go right back up the next day. I was commenting on that because I was ready to buy an option, buy back in, but I thought for sure we were going lower than 217. And so now I'm just gonna kind of hang, just chill. Don't forget that oh wait, I just read that. People that were able to buy in at that low price got a great deal, yeah. All right, see you later, Dan. I hate my bank so much right now. I'm still waiting for my paycheck to transfer. I feel you on that. Are you considering... Oh, not going to answer that question, Corny. All right, I'm going to look at volume for another company that I will not name. Ooh. All right, I will name that other company now. AMC volume 602 million. And now it's 239 million. Okay, that's weird, but I saw 602, now it's 239. GameStop volume is so high. Corny, I'm not responding to any comments about the company you're naming. Yeah, I saw that right after Julian. That's still the highest we got last week was over 100 million for GameStop. Why can't they just admit defeat and end this? Yeah. Doesn't matter, Corny. Still not responding. We'll talk about it weeks from now, for sure. Come on back to the channel a few weeks from now, and we'll talk about that. It's not that I don't want to talk about those things. It's just the shills, man. It's just the shills. I'm highly suspicious of anyone wanting to talk. Not any of you on the stream really, but people on Reddit for sure wanting to talk about other stocks. Not calling you a shill. It's just that that's what the shills want me to do. So I'm not going to do it. Embry, someone thinks that volume's high. Manny, I don't know if that was a joke or not, but GME or nothing. Graham, my pleasure. A lot of people have said that, and I'm happy to help in any way. Is AMC a shill stock? It's something it's something shills want us to pay attention to, so that we take our attention off of GameStop. If AMC goes to 1,000, shills will want us to talk about something else. I mean, it's fine if you hold that. All right, yeah, unified together, it's fine. I would just rather talk about GameStop right now. David Stroman, 110K, very nice. Yeah, it's been low. Today's lower than before, so volume for GameStop. Alfredo, excellent. I put a limit order at 2K for GameStop. Should I remove it? I think most people would say yes. I think you have plenty of time to remove that. Set it at like 30,000 or something. I don't know. Technical God. Ortex pushes news articles relative to the stock. The news feed is being overwhelmed by stupid articles about retail traders moving to that metal. Gotta love the misinformation. I'm going to sort by new on Reddit just to get a feel for that. See what's going on. It's probably just a lot of volume on Reddit is high. They are lying to our face. Don't believe this garbage. Well, plenty of people still talking about GameStop, but I wouldn't be surprised if the shills are in overdrive right now. Stonk report. What time do you need to leave again? I need to leave at 11:30, so 22 more minutes. I'll be back at around 3. Not advice. That's right. I don't know if I removed Corny from the channel or just if I can't see his comments anymore, but I can't see his comments anymore, so. I forgot to rename the title of this video, by the way. I'm going to do that. Am I a believer in the 10K price? I certainly believe that's in the realm of possibility. Yes. Thank you, Umberto. RH won't let me set a limit order of 10,000. Yeah, I've heard that before. I tried that the other day and it worked, but I don't know about now. Is it possible to see buy and sell volume separated from each other? I don't think so. Where did all these trolls come from? I didn't see them here last week. I don't know. They're everywhere now. Hedgies must be really sweating. It'd be nice to push through 250. I don't know if there's any kind of sell wall there. But we've just been kind of inching and inching. Emma, watch my most recent video. Is the short squeeze squoze. There are shares that need to be purchased. Not 11 million like we talked about. And those, they have 2 business days to do it. So tomorrow at the latest. I don't know what effect that's going to have on the price. I would think it would have an effect based on more laddering today. Hey, 250. Oh, thank you, Sean. And we did break through that, so that's good. Yes, sir. Oh, the difference between today and Thursday. Seeing it go down to 217. It's like yawn for the most part. 2K at 255. Okay, I mean, that's really not much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to your question. There's so much misinformation out there. It's like my most reliable sources of information are YouTube and some of Reddit. Ben, can anybody confirm if eToro's stop loss is gone? That's just what currently stopped me from buying. A few people have already said that the stop loss is gone, so I think it is. All right. It'd be nice if we kept going up here. Is everyone excited about Ja Rule on CNBC in a few minutes? Is he going to talk about the Fire Festival or what? If so, I'm excited. Yeah, Miss Dory. We have become desensitized. Burrito, I see you. Oh man, Kev, you read my mind. 16K at 350. You mean it isn't normal to see a stock fluctuate 30% in an hour? You know what? No, it's not. Can you believe that? GME go Burr Ito. All right, financial expert Ja Rule on CNBC coming up. So Ja, is GameStop going to the moon? $48K at 400 is going to be a big one. We'll see. Alfredo. Oh no, Nevin. Oh, say it ain't so. I haven't heard about Ja Rule since he played my hometown to a crowd of less than 50 at a local club bar. He's been kind of disowned, hasn't he? Funk. Ja was talking about GME and the unmentionable metal. I haven't heard of Ja since he marooned thousands of trust fund kids in the Caribbean. Ardenan. I do not think so. I think something's up with Ehor. I don't know what's up. Somebody pointed out FinViz. Say it's live here. Short float 121.98%. But we'll know the real numbers. You know, that's a guess. We'll know the real numbers next week, next Tuesday afternoon. I almost sold all my shares when I found out Ja Rule was on board. That's a strong temptation to make my hands less diamondsy, that's for sure. But nope, diamond hands. At home chilling, I think I want some tendies. Also, Ehor has been posting data. Yes, Sebastian. Also, Ehor has been posting data. Had been posting data for every two days. Suddenly, he began posting per month. Did they? M, did they say Fire Festival rapper biggest supporter of retail investment? Oh, wait. You're just saying that they're going to say that, or maybe they will. I don't remember that. Alfredo, how is Ja Rule not in jail? I don't know. All right. As much fun as it is talking about Ja Rule, I'm ready to move on. I don't know, Andrew Lake. I have not watched CNBC in a while, and I don't intend on doing it anytime soon. All right, just a reminder, I'm going to be off in about 10 minutes, and I'll be back around 3. Funk, oh man. 600,000 new Robinhood accounts. Misreporting the stop of trading. They said it was stopped on Thursday, but back to normal trading. Able to buy now. Yeah, totally normal. Hey, how about I try to buy a trade? Buy a trade. Buy a share. I'm going to buy a share. Here, let me buy a share. 254. I think that's a great price. Let's do it. Well, CNBC, I guess that's fake news because I can't buy a share. All of the media has been glossing over the share restrictions, that's for sure. If, hypothetically speaking, you closed at 10K per share today, what's your first move with that money? I mean, come on. If it went up to 10K, I would think 20K is in play. So, diamond hands. Is that Cash App you're using? No, it's RH. I want to switch it to something else that's vertical like this. I downloaded a different app to monitor the stock price today, and when I opened it, it was horizontal. And so I'm going to download some other apps so we stop having to watch this on Robinhood. Herb, maybe try restarting the app. Are you talking to me? Because I know for sure Robinhood won't let me buy. Robinhood isn't letting me deposit funds. What? Could this spill into next week? It's possible. I don't know, Oscar. By everything we talked about last week, it seemed like this was going to be the big week. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, give it a try. Nevin, report to us what you think. John, please know I need sleep. Amen to that. Yeah, Herb, sure. I'll try that. I mean, I'll try it on my phone. I'm going to get off the stream in about 7 minutes here. But I really don't think I'll be able to buy anything. Okay, Robinhood is letting you buy, Nevin. if you deposit funds. Are they letting you buy more than one share? Are they letting you buy more than 5 shares? Because I thought that restriction was still on. Are you saying that it's not on right now? I'm wondering. Yeah, David, Levinson, everyone heading over to Discord. In the meantime, please head to Discord. I'll be back. I'll be back at 3. I haven't confirmed the trade, but it's letting me. I think if you try to confirm it, it won't let you, because that's what I did. I tried to confirm it, and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, Nevin, I don't think that's a glitch. I think that's legit. It's letting you. Yeah, Nevin, I find that hard to believe. I'm gonna investigate, and then I'll post on the Discord. Okay, we've got that cleared. Burrito. New Discord link. I think the link, Ted, in the description has no limits as far as the time is concerned, so it should still be good. So check the description of this video. It's not working for you. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I'm going to handle that now. You merely adopted the dip. I was born into it, molded by it. That was an awful impression of Bane. You merely adopted the dip. All right, showed invalid when I clicked. Worked for me. Well, I'll just replace it anyway. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second. Set this link to never expire. Here we go. It's fine if I change it. It's cool that it works for some of you, but I have changed it, and hopefully it'll work. Let me know if it works or if it doesn't. I really don't know what to say if it doesn't, but well, it's nice at least. I'll be exiting this stream on a high since the bottom at 217. And maybe when I get back, it'll be higher. We'll see. Oh, good, Ted. I'm glad you're in. Yeah, anytime that link doesn't work, I want to know. I did set it to never expire the last time I copied that link and shared it, but whatever. Alfredo, thank you so much. Nevin, I'm coming back at 3. I have a meeting at 1:30. I think the norm for me is going to be moving forward 2 hours in the morning, 2 to 3 hours in the morning, and then 2 hours in the afternoon, last 2 hours of the day. So, yes. All right, 2 more minutes, and yeah, I will see you later. This literally feels like gambling, LOL. It kind of is, but I'm down for the movement. Yeah. I was talking with a friend yesterday who's like, should I get in? And I told him last week was was like the surest thing of my life. And this week, by the dips, but just hold off a little bit. 270. Diamond hands while I'm gone. Nobody sell. This isn't financial advice. Nobody sell while I'm gone. It's for entertainment purposes only. All right. 2K wall at 2. Yeah, I mean, it's really not even worth reporting a 2K wall. That's non-existent. There's no such thing as it's a 2K like butter wall. Oh, at 275. Okay. All right. Ted Helm, see you at 3. Head over to the Discord, everybody. I'm seconds away from ending the stream until 3 o'clock. All right, we see that wall. Butter. There it is again, 275. Maybe those are significant enough that we should be reporting on them. Come on. I would like to see us get by 275 before I end the stream. Yeah, see you guys on the Discord. Yeah, 3 o'clock Eastern time, everybody. I'll be back 3 o'clock Eastern time. Take it easy, Ling Ling. See you all. All right, I am ending the stream. See you soon.